Is that you recording for the thing?
Yeah.
Yo,
I recorded Rameer whole life.
Yo, I'm about to
Crunchy.
Crunchy, yeah.
Anybody afraid of looking crunchy? You afraid of looking crunchy?
It's
Because you know what? If anybody ever see this in the school, you know what they gonna say? Y'all cute as shit.
Exactly.
Look, we got our tea, our packets. We are about to begin. I'm about to pull up the questions on Google Drive. No, we're not gonna edit out shit. I think it's video. I think he's recording videos. But they could give us this explicit as book. I better be able to say fuck in this video.
Yeah.
How many questions are there?
It's just like 3 questions.
Apparently there's like...
I mean, don't like count on that because I was kind of like half asleep.
What if
Right now.
What if it was 40 questions? What if it was 40? It's like, no, I'm zooming in on your face.
There are so many.
Wait. It's like by like chapter, right?
Kerbin said there was 3 questions.
You see all this?
He was sleepy as shit.
There's 5 questions for style, 6 questions for content, 2 questions for theme.
Oh, I'm about to die.
What does that sound? That don't sound good.
That's Kerbin.
That clapping.
Yo, are we all sick?
Yeah,
are you sick, Alan?
No, my nose running.
I'm not
Okay, you're
sick, my
sick.
nose. Do you like Asante's writing style?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's tough.
Next question.
Right.
Like,
Well,
we should further explain because we all just say yes.
You just
to
say
everything.
yes.
Like, yes.
We're not gonna get-
Yes.
What kind of style does he write in? Yes.
Does anyone want to say why they like his?
I can say so. I like his writing style just because living in Philly, I feel like is very relative. Like I could relate to him
Yes.
very, very much.
Nah, I feel the same way. It's very explicit, and I feel like that's
sounds
all.
like he's talking to us and telling us a story instead of like being extra.
Yeah, he's talking to us like he knows us.
Yeah, honestly, for me, I don't like to read. I just don't read. So like, it made me very interested in reading because I felt like I can relate so well to what he had to say.
Yeah, I felt like
And it was explicit, and I feel like the majority of stuff we hear nowadays are explicit.
What you say? That you only meant when.
I felt like I was like talking to him, like we were having a conversation. It wasn't just him telling me about his story. Like I felt like I was actually like like speaking to him.
And
Like,
like,
I was there.
Looking at?
What?
Who are
Alan,
you looking at? Oh.
The videographer.
I feel like usually when you hear kids like stories about younger kids, it's like they still talk in a certain way, and you can tell like that kid didn't really write it himself. But it just seems like he wrote it himself because like you could
He
think
made it real as shit. Like he made it so real. Like he didn't sugarcoat anything. He just told it how it was. Like
yes.
that's what I was like.
It says, "Do you wish more books were as lyrical as his? Can you think of other lyrical books?" Honestly, I can't.
I can't, but I do wish there were more because I actually did look up the soundtrack on like on Google.
Oh, you tough?
I looked at the soundtrack and it was popping. Like it had videos and stuff like that on YouTube.
But there's a book trailer for this.
Yeah, did you see? I seen the book trailer for it. I seen it.
I think I seen
It
that,
should
John.
be
That's
Philly,
when he was in Philly.
It was when he was in Philly. He was like in his neighborhood.
Whoever directed Notorious should do this movie.
Yeah.
I have one more thing to say. I think
The reason you
I
Say
love
it.
music.
Say it.
I love music. Like I love like music.
Oh, word.
And I feel like that helped me understand the book more.
Yo, this is so poetic.
I love music.
I love music. Music.
All right.
Add that in there.
Does the casual tone and diction of the book help you relate to the book?
Yes.
Oh, we just talked about that. Oh, where we just talked about that.
We just explained that.
We just talked.
Yeah.
Does the casual tone of the book give you the impression it was written quickly, or did you think it was a product of multiple drafts and copyist editing? I mean, I don't think I don't think it was like a bunch of copyist editing, nor did I think he did it quickly. I just think he did it soulfully. Like he just did that shit.
Like he just
like
spilled
it
it
was
out.
on his it's just like he spilled it out on paper. That doesn't mean he had to like write that shit quickly. He probably thought about it, but that doesn't I don't think he made like different types of edits on it either because
I'm pretty sure that wasn't his first, type of writing.
yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it just came natural. He just put it down. He knew how to put it down.
Because I'm pretty sure he didn't just randomly because he's had to like edit it because he just didn't add his mom's letters in anywhere or add these
I'm pretty sure
anywhere.
He didn't just have that sitting on the side and was like, let me just put that in there.
We're gonna move on to the content. To whom does Malo's mother address her journals? To herself.
Yeah.
To herself.
To herself. What does Malo? Who does Malo's mother address her journals to?
Oh, yeah, herself.
God give me strength, Amina. What does Malo get tatted on his arm? Malo.
His first name, Malo.
What does it say on the bench outside of Malo's third school? I have no idea.
What? Who is Malo, yo?
Malo?
Oh, Malo? Oh, she was saying Malo.
I was like, I guess Malo, like, I mean, like.
So I was saying Malo.
Yeah.
Because I have a friend named Malo.
And also, Malo is bad in Spanish.
Interesting.
Is that in the book? What does Malo do to make back the money he owes?
What money does he owe?
He run away. He just run away.
How far does he be in the book?
Yeah, I think that's like so far in the book.
I think he just ran away from it because I know him and his best friend ran away because they couldn't get the money.
And then it says, what book does Uncle Howard give to Malo?
His uncle's a pretty. His uncle's a very
what book?
I don't think
we there yet.
Yeah.
We have to read the whole book.
She says some of those questions aren't like what the chapters that we're on.
Alright, because I just got lost as fuck when you just started talking about Malo.
That's the main character.
No, but it's just like after that, like I was like, oh shit.
Oh, you talk about the last two questions. What similarities are there between the people who are dealing with mental illnesses? What similarities are there between the people?
What was that?
Do you recording yourself blowing your nose?
No,
I was about to say, I didn't even know Gunelle was part of the group.
He probably getting his haircut by the FaceTime and shit.
Wait a minute, Gunelle's part of the group since when?
I'm chilling, like.
You know what he said? Gunelle said that he asked you and you said, yeah, sure, bro.
He in the barbershop? Tell me at the
What's
barbershop.
up, bro? Yeah, I probably just say.
This is Gunelle.
Is he in the barbershop?
We got some questions to ask you now.
This is such an interesting ass.
Alright, let's go. Did you read the book?
He asked me shit.
He said, nah.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, I
would have hung up.
What?
How you going? You didn't read not one thing?
He read the title.
He read the title. You didn't read it at all? Like.
You ain't read not one thing, bro.
Oh, you ain't even look at the trailer. You ain't even look at the trailer on YouTube. You ain't spark milk that shit.
To us.
We already like chapter like 14.
Right, we on chapter 22.
For real? It's not on Spark Notes.
Yo, it's
checked.
Yo, it's so easy to read.
It's not on Spark Notes.
It's so easy to read, bro.
And
they only got like on Google Play.com or something.
Right, and it's not even formal language. Like.
Yeah, bro. This will take you like 2 days to read, bro.
Yo.
You're supposed to be on it, and I told you we had a meeting Tuesday.
Right, Rameer came early. He came on his bike. You probably came in the whip.
Bro. I told you.
She came on Skype. Everybody read some of the book. We ready.
Alright, read the book.
Nah.
Yeah.
Right, what's that sound?
We have to edit him into the video.
You know.
It used to be the 18th.
Alright. We gotta finish this.
We got
People gotta leave at 1:30.
Because people want to leave at 1:30. You say you not leaving?
Yo, who did her essay?
Who essay?
Hey.
I did it.
I did that shit on Friday.
I did it Friday.
Oh, did hard essay.
Hey. I did that shit the day of.
I did it on Friday. I
still turned it in.
5 minutes before 12.
I had to hurry up though. I kind of BS'd it a little bit.
What essay was this?
Like, literally
I thought mine was pretty
I was moving
good.
and then on top of that, like it was so much shit.
But I barely cited things.
I looked that shit up on Weebly.com.
What is Weebly?
I don't know.
I heard it for a
Who
while.
in the book has a mental illness except
His sister.
his mom? Oh, his mom and his sister, they have like mental illnesses. But
Oh, yeah. Wait, what's
her sister thinks like she's white or something.
Yeah, she took a. You remember when they was talking about how they can do like your genome or whatever?
Yeah,
some shit like that.
Where she came from and
Yeah,
stuff.
she was trying to make herself seem like she was anything
She's trying to
but
justify
black.
that.
Yeah.
So
And everybody
which
started
was
calling
kinda,
her crazy.
Like, I feel like that shit is actually real. Like, that's so funny because it's just like people always admire like being mixed, and I really don't understand it. Like, people see being mixed as like the epitome of beauty. It's like foreign, but really like black people are the most foreign people. Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me.
They're like, oh yeah, you foreign because you black and Puerto Rican? I'd be like, no, I'm born in Philadelphia.
I'm born in Philadelphia.
No, I was born in Albany. I don't know if you think that's foreign, but I guess I'm foreign.
People just like being mixed. I don't know why. I guess it's because like being straight up black, it doesn't have anything to do with like being European, and I feel like everything else has European mixed in it a little bit. Yeah. So they like love European features and like.
Yeah.
We've been here for 20
so
minutes.
Beautiful. Where are you?
Thank
black.
you.
Sure, you don't have any Indian in you? No. You're not Spanish? No, I'm black.
No.
Some similarities between like the two mentally illness people that have mentally ill. Oh my god, why am I saying this so wrong?
People that have mentally ill.
People that have mental illnesses in the book, like his mom and his sister. Like, one wants to do suicide and one wants to be black so bad. But I feel like something that they're both, like, something that's similar between the two is, like, they're both trying to escape something that they hate. Mm-hmm. Like, his sister, like, hates being black, and she's trying to find every single little way to not be black, even though, like, she's obviously dark as shit. So it's just, like, there's nothing, like, for you, you can't really escape. You can't really escape yourself. And then his mom is really just trying to escape her problems.
Her problems, like her sons. Yeah, like she's trying to
commit suicide like every other second.
She's trying to she's trying to just do good for everybody.
So I feel
her son's saying anything, but it's not working. It's just
I
don't know what else to do.
That's the only.
She felt like she tried everything.
Similarity is just like the idea of escaping something you can't really escape unless you want to actually die.
Or just face like the idea of facing your problems. Like,
yeah. How is the education system depicted? Have you found that to be true in Philadelphia? I mean, I've seen it. Like, I don't experience it myself, like, the way it's depicted in Philadelphia, but that's because I'm lucky and I cared about myself enough. Right. Like, if I would have went to Frankfurt, which is my neighborhood school, that would have been, like, this would be my life. Like, this would be our life. That's your neighborhood school.
Plus, Bull, he go to a private school. Like, I'm in public school. I don't go to a private school. I don't know what's it like down there or whatever. I know no principal come in, like, thinking that I'm racist or whatever.
Private school, like, white people.
Yeah.
It's on Fort Washington or something like that, right?
But I have witnessed this shit because my brothers went to Frankfurt and my brothers went to public schools.
My brother went to Frankfurt Hardin, like the worst, like not the worst schools, but like
they up there.
It's just like people depict
him so much.
And the thing is, it's not the school; it's the people in the school that make the school. That give the name of the school. Because I feel like any school can be a great school, but when you have certain people in neighborhoods who just don't care or like. They're just so.
And also, and
then they always say like people barely make it out of Philly. A lot of people
make it out of Philly.
You can only look at it in two different ways. You can look at it like this is really what only I could be, or this is exactly what I'm not going to be. And he had the mindset of like this is all I can be.
If it wasn't for his teacher, like that was his teacher. Well, I don't think y'all got that far. Did I get that far to his teacher?
I mean, we could get.
We on the same chapter.
Hey everyone, if you're having trouble emailing
that was me.
Shout out to
I was like, you so extra.
Yeah, no, the first time they was like, you know this AP Lit, right? You posted this in the AP Lit classroom. I was like, oh my bad.
My bad.
I just lost the.
Shout out to Alan.
Yeah. Right, everybody was like that. All right, here we go. Have you found it true to be... Yeah, it is true. Like, the way he describes school, it is true. Probably not at this day of age, but, like...
A few years ago, yeah.
Yeah, like, a few years ago.
I feel like he's, like, around the same age as my older brother. I feel like everything he was saying, I thought of my older brother.
He was also alone, too, in that school. Like,
yeah, brother.
Well, it was my stepbrother.
Yeah, honestly, like, just imagine you being black and going to an all-white school. Like, imagine being Puerto Rican and going to an all-white school. Imagine being Asian. Like, it's just weird. It's just weird because you know they're superior, so you just feel weaker than everybody else. So it's like, I feel like that's the reason why I feel uncomfortable when I'm, like, in a room full of white people. It's not really because you're white. It's more so because of, like, society.
Society makes them
like they're society makes you more superior than I am. So I feel like at any moment, not that you're going to come for me or anything, but if you wanted to, you probably could.
And have people to follow up.
Yeah, and
which makes it worse because you don't want to
follow up.
Yeah.
And it's like, if we're in a room, I feel like you have more opportunity than I have right off the bat because you're white. And because people see you as, like, more financially stable, or, like, you can afford this. And you're smarter and shit. Thank you. And now we move on to the writing portion.
Okay.
And it says, there's two options. Option 1. MK Asante's memoir is written in a lyrical and poetic way. Have you felt a similar sense of immediacy in other writing that is less lyrical or poetic or musical? Have other autobiographical stories you have read compare? Do you find that you needed the regular prose of Amina's journals to serve as a break in order to keep reading the frantic pace of Asante's story and style? Honestly, I'm just saying right now, if you needed like his mom's letters to like keep you sane while reading the book, you really don't. Like, you really are privileged. Like,
that's what I'm saying. You must be white.
Like, you really are privileged as fuck if like this isn't the norm for you.
I'm about to say this book was
like this reading this book is literally the fucking norm for me at least. So option 2. Write something very intense and immediate that you have experienced in your life. It doesn't have to be a major event or anything traumatic. It just something that was intense and dramatic in the moment you experienced it. Preferably an event from which you drew an insight or insights about yourself or the world around you, or which caused you to grow as a person. Write the event in present tense in the most immediate way you can. Experiments. So basically you're trying to write like he did. I feel like I'm gonna do option 2.
Same.
Because it's just like really, option 1 for me is just like, I don't know, like saying like, have you felt a similar sense of immediacy in other writing or less lyrical or musical? It kind of makes me feel like I'm trying to analyze a real story when it like when it's not really supposed to be like that. Like, it's not a regular as book. Like, if it was like another book, if it was like, was it lyrical or more poetic? Like, this shit is real. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And do I need to have his mom's letters as like in order to keep reading the frantic pace of Asante's story and style? Like, what kind of question is that? Like, that's what I'm saying. You have to be privileged to like actually have an opinion about that. So
I didn't even know that was even a thing.
Number 2 was the one.
Yeah, like, do I need a break?
Because you didn't even start doing that until later.
Yeah, and then it's like, write something intense and immediate you experience about your life in just like the quickest way. Not really I feel like they just think like he wrote it quickly. I don't really think that. But I just feel like the teachers probably think that.
I feel like he wrote it all out, and then after, like...
Yeah, I don't think he ever wrote it quickly. I just feel like he just wrote it soulfully. I feel like he had something on his mind, and he wrote that shit down. That doesn't necessarily you did it quickly,
even
because...
the fact that they're talking about it's lyrical. Don't take time to write a lyrical shit, like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's too much content in this for him to just write it all out at once, obviously. Yeah. But I didn't think he, like, sat down there and read that shit over and over and was like, I need to delete this sentence.
Yeah, I think everything was just fluid.
Yeah, I think everything was fluid and soulful.
Yeah.
Like, this is shit that was real to him. So, yeah, we could write... I guess we have to... Hold on, let me read.
I feel like he didn't want his book to be a regular-ass book.
Oh, yeah, guys, don't forget to do that packet. Because that packet is a lot.
Right here. This packet this drawing. This right here.
You got that? Yeah. You do it?
I did that, John. It's a lot.
I know. I was looking at it like, oh
don't
shit.
Take this.
Don't take this.
So it's basically over, though, because we're not about to write us. I mean, we can.
But this isn't right now. Like, anytime soon.
No, we just had to have it scheduled by October 5th, and tomorrow's October 5th. So we really just did that.
We just did it early, yeah.
Because I just felt like if we did it on a day we don't have school, then it's easier for everybody.
More convenient.
You could just see legs.